Recording. Yes. You have sound. I think. Yeah.
And
Okay,
I will always love you.
Hit it. Hit it.
Will always love you.
Welcome to the show.
I'm Whitney Houston.
And I'm Bobby Brown.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh, that'd be a fucking crazy AI song. Whitney Houston singing "Baby."
Oh, that would be awesome. Dude, that AI shit's cray.
That is fucking crazy.
See all the fucking like Trump AI helping fucking the
Yeah,
hurricane survivors and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's my president.
Yeah, that's my president. It's like, why has he got 20 fingers though?
The fingers, dude. Like, I have like a bit I wrote up about old people, and it's just like how I'm like pissed at them. But like part of it too is like I'm talking about how they suck with AI. Like they don't like they'll fucking just love like just the random shit, like a fucking kid building a giant ass like snow globe or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Like, wow, it's so amazing.
It's so crazy. They can do that now. It's all like, that's fake.
The kid's got 3 fingers.
Yeah.
he's got alien hands.
He's got alien hands there, Grandpa. He can't fucking do that.
But it was like crazy too. 'Cause I see on like Facebook, people double down. Like they just like, I don't care. Like,
Oh yeah, well they want it to be true too. You know what I mean? Like no, it's got to be true because it has to be.
I don't care that it's not real. Like it's just cool. And it's like you thought this was real. Like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. But I mean, like, that's also the generation that told us not to get in cars with strangers and to like, question shit. And they're just like, look, this is a photo on the internet, therefore it's real.
It's real. They're so fucking weird with the internet where it's like anything that they see is like this is like fucking true, especially or like anything like especially like on like social media like Instagram or anything like that. They're like this is a fucking this is totally real.
Yeah, they just believe it, no doubt. Like just they're running 100. It's like that's the shit you want to check.
You know they're fucking building a death ray on the fucking moon. That's what they're using their taxpayer dollars for. Fucking bullshit.
I just saw this documentary about Nazis on the dark side of the moon.
I can't believe they're there. They've just been here the entire time.
The entire time? We didn't kill them all. That's where this research is coming from, the moon.
Dude, it's crazy on Twitter, like fucking since Elon Musk has taken over, like there's such like a fucking super far right. Like,
dude, it's kind of insane. Like
there's so many people are just like saying the N word, being like, "This is the greatest guy ever," and it's just Hitler.
Yeah, it's just a picture of Hitler. Oh fuck, man, where has society gone? Like
Hitler's so based.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
Gross. Like what the fuck?
I hate bass. I hate like when people say it's fucking bass.
It's so base.
Like a white woman just like cusses out some black woman and calls her the N word or something. It's like she's so based. Like, shut the fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
She's so base. Nah, no, thank you.
She doesn't care. She'll say the N word. Who cares?
She'll say it.
It's fucking so cool. Good?
Excuse me. No, yeah. So anyway, I bought a grenade from this pawn shop the other day for $10.
Just sitting on my counter.
Yeah, I'm super stoked about it. I was so excited. I just held it the whole way.
Just be careful with it.
Oh, I'm definitely going to do a brick and just like hold it and yell at people, from Anchorman and just be like, "Ah!"
Go into like a grocery store like, customer service.
I need customer service right now.
Just walking around with that. Oh my god,
dude. I mean, like, I don't even care. Like, God, I'm gonna put it somewhere.
I think you could buy like a blasting cap online.
I think so. I wonder how much they cost.
I think as long as you're not buying like the other materials, I think that's when it gets funky. You just can't buy the other materials, or you have to like space it out. Like you buy a blasting cap now, you wait like 3 years.
Oh well, no, dude, you buy the blasting caps online or whatever, and then you go buy like the other mixing stuff from different hardware stores with cash.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Come on, think about it,
dude.
just think about it.
Dude, that's a fucking trend I've been seeing on Instagram where like people post these wild videos, and they were like, "This is how you make napalm," and they have like a full on like how to actually make it, or like how to make a nuclear bomb, and like does everything for that.
I mean, dude, like, so this might be like aging myself, but I remember when like the Anarchist Cookbook was on, like when it first hit online and stuff, and like everybody's like, if you download it, the government's gonna know, like they're gonna have your name. You know, you bought the Anarchist Cookbook, you fucking downloaded it, and shit. You know, and it's like, okay, but like this is the internet these days. You don't even really need it. Like you can find this shit no matter what. Like
it's fucking super easy. Like literally, like Instagram comments, you can see like how to like make napalm.
Yeah. Or you can do the poor man's napalm. Fucking styrofoam and gasoline.
I've always wanted to make it just to like, I don't know what you do with napalm.
Yeah, exactly. Like this stuff sounds fun, but I mean, like, what are you gonna do with it? Blow your fucking hand off or something?
Vietnamese people around here. What am I
yeah, we don't have a war going on. It's useless knowledge.
What am I supposed to do with this now? So there's like napalm lying around.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna burn my grass, I guess. Maybe my house down. Like, I don't know. What were you doing? I was just making some poor man's napalm. Why? I don't know. I wanted to make napalm.
It's fucking Sunday.
Yeah. What were you going to do with that napalm? I mean, I wasn't going to do anything with it, but...
What do you do with napalm?
Yeah. What do you do with napalm? No, what do you do with napalm? Not throw it in my neighbor's house.
Just chuck in, get a trebuchet, just load up with some napalm, like, coat a fucking.
Yeah,
dude, I want to shoot a trebuchet so bad.
You'll do the work on that shit. Just make a mini one that's for your desk.
That's true. I want a big ass one. I want to be shooting castles and shit.
Yeah, that's true. There's no castles to hit around here, though.
Fucking skyscraper.
Yeah.
Some poor worker.
You trebuchet. Go to New York with your trebuchet and just like.
You know, I bet you could carry around a trebuchet like downtown New York, and like they wouldn't care. Like it's just like, oh, it's an art piece. Like they just like they're so desensitized to shit. Like it could be loaded up, strapped down with like a big ass rock and everything,
ready to go, and just like.
Oh, that's really cool. It's a trebuchet. That's fucking cool.
Oh, is that a trebuchet? Does it work? Let me shoot you.
Yeah, it's just fucking cut.
Just watch it launch across fucking Times Square.
Shit. Oh my god, they're back. They're
got them.
Their towers.
Yeah. I'll bring down all your towers.
The Romans are here. The Romans are coming.
Got a fucking Trojan horse and shit. Like, what year is it?
I want to shoot one so fucking bad. You ever see the dude? There's this dude, Rusty Cage, on YouTube who like built a guillotine.
Yeah,
he built like a full-on guillotine. So fucking cool. Like,
dude, like that's not hard. A guillotine's just like
that'd be like fucking easy for the most part. Because I mean, I guess you have to get like the right width so the blade falls freely, but like that's just not that hard. Like, I mean, you could have a good amount of space and just fucking drop. Like, you don't have to be like machine precision.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Precision is the hard word.
Yeah, machine perfect. Yeah, dude, you just fucking like, you know. Well, hell, you could even go old school. Just go with the axe. And just chop their head off.
There's something really cool about holding an axe.
I love it.
It's fucking just chopping wood. There's something just like
primal. Chopping
wood. Out with the boys, chopping wood.
Yeah, dude, I got to do that. I got a bunch of wood I got to split and shit. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be out there with no shirt, just splitting wood.
You gotta do no shirt or like overalls. Yeah, just overalls.
I can't do overalls, man. Overalls always give me a wedgie.
Overalls with a beanie, like a hard beanie.
Yeah, I could be like the white guy chopping the wood. Look at me, lumberjack. I'm choppa. But yeah, I got I finally put in the fireplace too outside, so like I built a catio too. Do I spoil the cats? Maybe. Yeah, he is. He hates it because he loves to be outside, but he's also pissed that it's just like a cage.
out of one big cage into a small cage.
Yeah, but this big cage is air.
I was thinking like I should do something like that for Kyle, where she can like step out, like if I can attach like to the door frame or something like that.
I got a couple extra pieces of metal. I took apart an old bed frame box spring, and I just used that, and then some chicken wire.
Oh, okay. Fucking cause one of the guys like that I used to work with, but like I still work with, but he's got like a fucking full-on catio. That fucking catio is so fucking dope. The last time I was at his place too, he put down like linoleum flooring. I'm not sure if that was there like when the first time we went to, but like he's got like linoleum flooring now because it's like it's just easier to clean. I'm like that's fucking genius. Like,
Dying. The lungs. But yeah. Oh, also I had to drive. I drove like 3.5 hours, 7 hours to go move my girl's brother.
damn.
Yeah,
Where's
dude.
he at?
Gaylord. Like
Oh,
3.5 hours away. But on the plus side, it was worth it because I got the grenade. Because we had to rent a U-Haul. And that was like, it was a U-Haul. I shouldn't even say it was a U-Haul business because it was just like a lady with a laptop in a pawn shop. Like, it was just this pawn shop. They had a bunch of swords and shit, too. I wanted to get them. They had this big-ass Bowie knife, but it was like $200.
Dude, there's like fucking pawn shops is like a crazy like it's like a grown man's like fucking dream for this like random shit to buy.
I love them, man.
I went
Pawn
to-
shops and like antique shops and shit.
Dude, when I was in Alaska, we went to one time. Like I just want like had a bunch of movies. I was looking for movies. And I think like one of my my buddies was looking for a guitar amp. That's what it was. That's why we like initially went there.
Oh yeah.
But this dude fucking the guy that was working the counter, like, okay, there's a lot of just like crazy dudes up in Alaska. Just, I mean,
Oh, dude, this last guy. I assume everybody's got at least one screw loose.
Yeah.
Like,
and this dude, he's got a gun on his like hip and everything. Okay, you see that all the time up there.
yeah,
Like,
dude, that shit cracks me up. Like,
open carry. Like, dude, I've seen so many. Like, I remember this dude at Walmart, like old ass dude. He's got this big ass fucking revolver on his hip. I mean, it's like
they all carry those like anti-bear revolvers
Yeah.
and shit that are like a fucking 50 caliber,
Yeah.
44
Yeah.
fucking like giant barrel fucking. They got like 12 inches of barrel.
Nuts. But like this dude though, so like okay, so like he works up with and everything, and then we were just like chatting. He's like, are you guys like from the base? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, I was in the Navy SEALs when I was like back during Vietnam, and then I did some work for the CIA too and everything. And then like it just kept like mentioning like really fucked up things. Like, I forget that he had some fucked up like talked about the missions he had to do. So like just like we had to go in there and just fucking had to kill him and stuff like that. Or so, I forget exactly. It was like I'm like it's not exactly that, but like it was just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Just,
like,
and then,
like, damn, dude,
we're
relax.
just looking for a guitar amp. And
Yeah.
then it was like then he was talking about how like he's like, yeah, my girl made me quit. Like I just kept like waking up in the middle of the night, put a gun in my mouth, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, okay, god damn, dude. Chill.
You're fucked. I get it. Like, you did some shit. That's cool and all, man. Damn. Yeah. Bro, you need a friend. Just because we're in the military doesn't mean we're gonna like. We're like cool. Like, fuck, dude.
I don't know why veterans do that. Like, I've many of people that like that. Like, fuck, I was I think like last year or something like that. I went down to Fort Wayne to see one of my buddy, and then was like, and then one of my other buddies came, and we went to Little Caesars to get pizza, and then there's a guy that was buying pizza, and he was just kind of like he was a biker dude, and he had like a fuck ton of patches on his like on his thing. He wasn't like a bagger gang dude. But he was,
Oh
like,
yeah, I just had like no affiliation. So like you can't have the 3 pieces.
yeah.
You got to be affiliated with a gang if you're gonna have 3 pieces. I think, right? It's
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, because he just had like patches, like of like just random shit sewn on it, like things that
Yeah.
he's done, and then he's just like I forget how, like if he mentioned, or I think he was just like asking everybody in the room. He's just like, are you guys military? And like like me and my buddy are like, yeah. And then he just goes on this like whole like diatribe of like how awesome it is, and then like all this work he's been doing for like some veteran organization. And I was like, I don't fucking care. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get pizza right now. Like,
It's
that's
like cool, man. Cool.
fucking
Yeah.
great, but I don't really care. Like,
Does that affect? Like, are you getting me directly? Like,
dude, like,
can I take a ride on your bike?
It's like I don't. That's cool, man. And then like he's like, oh yeah, I help out in like funeral processions and everything. And I was like, man, that's cool. I don't
Yeah.
care. Sorry.
Sweet. You're you're talking to the nihilist, fucking the army guy. Like I don't give a shit.
So, like exactly that. It's like you're talking to the wrong person. Like I'm not like I'm like I love my country and stuff like that, but it's also like I'm also
yeah.
like there's a lot of shit wrong with it. And
Yeah.
then, like the military, like you can tell, like I like again I think the military is great in like a lot of regards. We need it, but also like it's fucked up in a lot of ways too.
Yeah.
like really bad.
Like yeah, I like everybody should taste the military in some fashion, but also like, holy fuck, does it need like an overhaul of like everything? Like just the PT stuff, the fucking like the leadership stuff, like
fucking learn how to work out properly.
yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah, just because you're going 100% doesn't mean like that's good. You don't
Yeah.
need to do that all the time.
yeah, you gotta have some rest days. You gotta have some fucking like off days or like, you know, just some fun too. Keep fucking working out fun. Like, you know.
Yeah, God, it's like why do we have to make it suck every fucking day? Like I get like well, combat sucks. So, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but why? Like it's like
Yeah,
we
exactly.
can stay fit without
Yeah,
making it,
we
like,
can joke. We can like, you know, we can fuck off for like, you know, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
This is a fucking job at the end of the day.
Yeah,
it's
there's-
still just a fucking job.
There's no reason to work like 6 to 6 just because we're fucking infantry.
Yeah.
Like we do not have the resources to train like that every day. Like, you know how many glass boxes I had to fucking do just because? Like, it's like fucking. Yeah, so they're not back from their meeting yet, and so like we got to sit here until they're back in case they tell us something. And it's all like, bro, it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, why? Why? Even if he tells you something, we can deal with it tomorrow.
Yeah, like is it? Yeah, like it's
like we're not gonna fucking no. They would sit there and like wait for him, and then he'd come back with some stupid shit from brigade or battalion or some other shithole, and like then we'd be doing something for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like 6, 7 o'clock by the time you get off.
like
It's like,
fucking like trigger pools and shit like that.
Oh,
and just
God.
fucking like or making fucking like what is it the fucking like for like machine gunners and stuff. Why am I blanking on the name?
oh, like the fields of fire and shit.
Yeah, like stuff like that and all
Yeah.
that. Just making fields of fire and everything.
Yeah, and like TMs, God. Read a TM. You better have a TM in your hand or an FM, fucking field manual or training manual,
fucking hate
technical
that.
manual.
Like you just had to have something in your hand.
Yeah,
look
like-
you're busy.
Yep, I'm not reading shit. Like just staring at the pictures. And those don't even make sense anymore.
Yeah.
I was just, yeah, it just needs like,
Fucking
there's like no time off anyway, so why you gotta be there so early and so late? Like I just never got that.
Yeah.
That's why I was all like, if I could only go special forces.
because it's like I think it's just that like well like combat is like it's like yeah but like again though it's like we still have to like maintain our bodies like why are we gonna break ourselves before going to like the event.
Oh, dude, they love to break you before you go, you know? And then they love to break you mentally so that, like, oh, you're broken physically, but you
Yeah.
got to keep going. You got to keep going.
Yeah. I don't miss that. Like I have like moments where I'm like, it was kind of cool in some regards, and then just like I just sit there and it's just like, "Oh, you better have had that fucking book in your hand. You're just like, yeah, fuck that.
Or, like, every time I walk past a piece of trash or something, I'm like, hey, I don't have to pick that up.
Yeah. That took a while for me where I was like, yeah, I don't have to pick that up. Like it's fine. I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, is it the right thing to do? Yeah, probably, but like, I don't
Yeah.
need to.
Should I? Yeah, I definitely should. But am I? Not today, Satan. But God.
So yeah, I've been doing like a bunch of mics and shit past month. I had so like 1 week too, like because we were talking about it before, but like like so besides like my really bad fucking mic, which I well okay, so that like so I did a mic in Battle Creek like a couple weeks or a few weeks ago. I forget when. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's fucking crazy. So mic like I didn't know any of the other comedians on it, but when we like showed up, the host is really fucking cool. Like shout out to Josh, like he's fucking really cool. And
Ooh,
then,
Josh.
but like the fucking place like was crazy. Like he was like telling us like he's like, oh dude, everybody loves to laugh, like a guy coming and stuff like that. Like, all right, cool, dude. It was fucking so bad. Like first guy goes up and he like got some laughs and then just like fizzled out. And he was like it was crazy though too because like this his first joke though because he was like telling us like we were smoking a joint outside the place after and he was saying he's like. I know the first joke. He's like, it's got like a 95% success rate, and like when I said that joke, I was like, oh, that's a 5% right here. Like,
yeah,
like,
that's like a 5%.
This is like usually a killer, so I could just tell like if this joke does well or not, like how I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And then like yeah, like everybody just like bombed hard, and then like I fucking it was crazy. Like I'm just saying punchlines and just people staring at me. It's so crazy.
Just dead eyes, crickets. No, they love to laugh.
Dude, and then it's just, but it was good though. Like the experience though, it's just kind of like. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I experienced the worst thing you can experience besides getting booze. This is like good for me.
Yeah, dead silence. It's good. It's good. I swear. You just got to convince yourself that.
Now I'm not afraid of it. It's just like whatever.
Yeah. It's just whatever now. It's just whatever. Dead silence. Nobody likes to, laugh. It's fine. My jokes, they're jokes. They don't laugh.
And then, but then like prior, I had a really fucking cool week. So I had a week where I ended up having, it was like Friday to the next Friday. I had 6 shows planned, and then for like a week. And then like one night I did 2 shows, like which I did that one. Like I ended up only doing 5 of the shows because like I had a show on a Tuesday and Monday. I was fucking fucked up. Like my stomach was all fucked up and shit. And then I had to go home early and then like from work even. And I was just like I felt so kind of like weird. I was like I don't want to go to this mic. Like I'm not 100%. So I ended up doing 5 of the shows, but like I still did. There's like one day I had 2 shows planned, and I was like, okay, I want to do 2 mics in one night. That's like, and that was fucking cool. Was weird though, like, but it was kind of before this whole experience because I did another mic now, like last week, and like that went fucking super awesome. So like I don't know that broke
a recovery mic.
Yeah,
you had a recovery feed stand up after the dead silence.
Yeah, because then because when I did the double mic night, like it was weird. I was nervous for both shows. I was thinking I'm like okay, I'd be nervous for the first show, shake it off, second show, and then I was like I'm so fucking nervous going on stage. The fuck.
Just that dead silence again. Crickets.
I mean, it was cool. Like I got laughs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People and shit like that. But I mean, it was just I don't know. Like, it was weird. I was like, I'm so fucking nervous. Like I'm just doing the same thing.
Yeah, you've done it many times before. It's only public speaking, the number one fear of everyone.
Yeah. I mean, but now it's like, I don't know. I'm fucking like I'm stoked because I got 2 mics next week, and then one that's like really cool because it's like this dude Brian Brian Wells. He's a fucking really cool comedian, like really funny too, and he had hit me up. I think because it's like they rotate hosts or something, but for like the Underground Laugh Lounge in Niles.
Yeah,
and it's like an actual comedy club, and then like they're doing an open mic, and he had hit me up if I wanted a spot next week, and I was like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah,
like, I'm fucking stoked on that. To go to an actual fucking comedy club, do comedy.
Ooh, somebody's moving up. Somebody's moving on up, doing real comedy clubs.
I've had like 4 paid shows now. Like, cause even the Battle Creek show, I didn't like. He did give us all like $10, which was cool, just for like gas, pretty much. So I'm like, I'm counting it. It's a fucking paid show.
I'm counting it. That works.
I'm performed and I got money. Fuck it. And then, but then like that week too, when I did like a bunch of mics, I had a paid show on that Friday, and like I only made like $10 or something too. It wasn't like not many people showed up. Just fucking name of the game, whatever. And then it's just like I'm gonna be playing empty fucking rooms for a while.
Yeah,
it's just a fact of life.
Yeah.
And but yeah, and then so like I've had that and stuff now, and I don't know where the fuck I was going with. Where was I going with?
You got a paid show.
Yeah,
and you're moving up.
But I had like a grander point. Like,
I was going somewhere with this meandering, but you know what? Fuck it.
The Bulls hit. The fucking hit me. My like fucking short-term memory is fucking shot.
Goddamn stoners.
Dude, I almost fucking like last night. I was writing a joke and like I almost because I was trying to think of something and then I was thinking on it and then I was like, oh, this would be really funny. And then like I got a notification from TikTok, like someone commented on one of my videos, and then I just fuck, what was the thing I just thought
I've
of?
done that so many times where I'm just like, this is hilarious. And then I'm like, I gotta remember it.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking was like, she's like, you fucking kidding me right now? I'm like, I'm not gonna stop smoking weed now. Like,
yeah. My brain always sabotages me with that shit. It's all like, oh, remember this. And then like literally I'll just be like, oh, boobs. And I'll think of boobs and whatever I was supposed to remember gets replaced with boobs.
Dude, I literally when I've trained myself now to like even when I'm at work or something, if I think of something that's funny or like just a funny premise or something, and I just end being like notes. Like, I gotta
write it down. Gotta get it.
I'll fucking totally forget because a lot of times I'm like, I need. What do I write down in my notes? Like material. And I'm like, oh fuck, I totally forgot about that. Like it's just I have to do it, otherwise I'm just gonna forget.
That's true. That's probably it's probably a good way to do it. You know.
It's like I have to be in the moment, otherwise it's gone.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna see it again.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Once I write it down, then it can also just be gone too. I write shit down all the time that I forget about. I have like a bunch of books that are full of like half shit. Just half bullshit.
Because I have like just a lot of like notes of like random shit. I figured I was gonna go. God, that hit me fucking hard. I'm fucking it's super spacey.
You fucking starter.
It's a fucking Oreo Blizzard, dude. That shit's like spacey. It's got like really good fucking terps on it.
Oreo Blizzard.
While I'm drinking Oreo Coca-Cola.
That's right. That does smell good. Oh.
Really killed that. At work, we killed that.
Did you?
Yeah, it just had really low THC. I mean, it's like at 17 or something like that, or maybe 19.
What's the CBD on it? 0.07.
It's right to the left of the CBD.
Yeah, it's only 17.9.
Yeah, and so it just wasn't selling. I love the like terps on it. It makes me super fucking sleepy. Like how I never jealousy. Like I tell you how fucking jealousy does. It just fucking
dude. Jealousy was good. I don't
love
know,
jealousy, dude. That's like the best shit to sleep. Like if you want to go to sleep, or just like relax. It's fucking, it had great terpenes on it.
Dude, I want one that's like, so my dream weed. Then you guys should make it like I want THC at like 30, and then I want like the CBD at like 20, and then I want the terps at like 5. Okay.
All right.
I need you to grow that for me.
That would be fucking amazing shit.
Dude. Do it. You guys are working weed. Come on.
I'm a big proponent of CBD.
Dude, like I think all these fucking weed companies are like, oh, we don't want CBD. Like only THC. And I'm like, bro, no, you need a good mixture of both.
Yeah.
Like
if you're just like hitting fucking dabs, like if you're someone that, like you notice if you've hit like a bunch of fucking dabs, it makes you insane. Like you get fucking crazy. You're like all that THC. You need the CBD. Like I've had so many times where I'm like doing a lot of wax, and then I'm just like, I need to go smoke just weed, and then like that calms me down. Like actually getting some fucking CBD. Otherwise, I'm just in a fucking constant state of panic attack.
Well, dude, you can't even go to like any of those places and freaking. You ask for like CBD heavy weed, and it's all like this one's at 1%. You know, and like that's good. That's good for CBD in these places. It's like fuck, man, come on. Like, do I have to go to 2 different stores to get the shit that I actually want? Like, maybe I should just go to a CBD store. Like, you guys got smokable CBD? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna mix it in with my weed.
I think they even have like CBD vapes though.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm like, I've thought about getting, because I do. I just want to like. I'm not even trying to get high. I just want to like. I want
the CBD like puts me down.
Yeah, like that's why, and that's what I want. Like I don't. I mean, it's just like the byproduct of being high. It's like whatever. It's like fun, I guess. It's like I'm so like at this point, it's like it's whatever.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I like the calming effect. I just want that. I want to fucking chillax.
Oh, I like being high, but the CBD like also does the fucking muscle shit and like body aches, which is nice.
Yeah, the cream's fucking great. CBD creams, rub it on your knees.
Rub it on you.
Get new knees.
New knees.
Get no knees. Throw some CBD on it, dude. You get new knees.
New knees, please.
I need new knees.
New knees.
Just straight leg like Cotton Hill. Dude, I've been watching a shit ton of King of the Hill.
Is it back? And aren't they bringing that back?
They are. They're supposed to be. I'm not. I think like 2025 is like the plan.
Jesus, they can't think of anything new, can they?
I'm just because like now it's supposed to be like Bobby's like supposed to be, I think like 18 or something now.
18? Why aren't they just making him like Hank Hill's the actual age he could?
I think he's like 18 or like. I think he's like 18 to 21, somewhere around there. It's like it was like a significant jump, and then like his baby Hank's gonna be like fucking 60, I imagine.
Yeah, like.
No, but I'm very curious about how they're gonna do because since he's like Hank is like such a Republican, what are they gonna do with that? Like, is he a Trumper or what? I'm curious about that.
I mean, like, I would think Hank Hill wouldn't be a Trumper because he's too honest.
Yeah. Especially
like, there's no way he would vote for somebody who's been a convicted felon.
Yeah.
Or somebody who's literally said, grab her by the pussy.
That's probably going to be like an episode where it's just, it's like, I can't support this man. And
yeah.
Just, and then.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I'm surprised more Republican, like, people haven't been that way. Because they were always like values and blah, blah, blah and all this other stuff. And then it's like, well, no, how about this convicted felon who's lost millions of dollars?
And he's like obviously fucking grifting. Like, I mean, this dude's launching a new NFT or like a new crypto.
Seriously, like every other week?
Or fucking something else to sell. Like Trump shoes, Trump fucking cock rings.
Yeah, exactly. Trump will put his face on anything. He'll put your face on your dick.
Like just anything to get some fucking money for his campaign. Yeah, I mean, there's people that still are just like he's gonna fucking kill it. It's just, I don't know, dude. I don't think so.
Did you hear that thing about the fucking fucking Oklahoma bullshit, Bible bullshit? Like they're forcing schools to Bible. Did you hear about that Bible bullshit? They're forcing so the Oklahoma dude, senator or whatever, is like, there's got to be Bibles in schools, right? But he's buying Trump Bibles.
Oh.
So it's all going to be Trump Bibles. And tell me that's not like some money laundering bullshit.
Dude.
Like the Republicans have to resort to like money laundering now? Like, fuck, dude. This is literally like all the richest people are on his side. Like, how do they got to crowdfund shit?
Yeah, just fucking exactly. That's what I don't understand. Like he's multiple billionaires are connected to him. And just
all these shitty fucking billionaires are like, okay, we're gonna endorse Trump. Also, fucking Shazam endorsed Trump too. The actor.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? No, not Sinbad. Fucking the other guy, Zach something, whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. What?
You're thinking of Shazam.
Yeah. So it was Shazam, right? Like the Sinbad was in.
Yeah, because there was, or was it Kazam?
Isn't that wait? That's a fucking like Mandela effect thing. I think that like there was never actually a thing where he was a genie.
No, there was. There was a movie where he was a genie, and then there was Steel. He did a handful of movies back in there.
But it was Shaq.
Yeah.
Many people falsely remember seeing the 1990s film named Shazam starring comedian Shazam starring comedian and actor as Genie. However, no such film ever existed. It's possible people would misremember Shazam as the aforementioned film. Dude, no, fuck no. Like, no way. Because I literally fucking remember, like, seeing, like, fucking Sinbad as, like, fucking Kazam. Like, that's the fucking thing I've seen.
I think Sinbad did, like, other movies, but Sinbad didn't do Kazam. That was Shaq.
And then it's just like maybe he was maybe it's like something that he was like in that he was like a genie and people were like just thought that was Kazam,
Could be.
something
Is
like that.
Sinbad still alive?
I think he died from cancer or some shit.
Oh, poor Sinbad. R.I.P.
I think so. I feel like he died.
But yeah, fucking that actor dude endorsed Trump too, and I'm like, why?
But
Why?
he's still alive, thank God. Fucking,
Thank you, Jesus.
that's fucking crazy.
We still got Sinbad.
Did you see Elon at Trump's rally?
Yeah, dude, that
Uh,
picture where he's
uh,
jumping and shit. Like, what the fuck has happened to that guy? He's definitely lost his mind.
he's fucking insane. I think he's just a fucking grifter in a way. Like he's
Well, dude, he
he's
doesn't.
grifting definitely.
Yeah, he's the same way as Trump, where like he doesn't actually do anything. He's just got enough money to put his name on shit other people did.
I wouldn't be surprised so much because he has a daughter that's trans, and then I think like two daughters that are trans. I'm not sure, but
All
like,
of his kids hate him.
huh?
I'm pretty sure all of his kids hate him.
Yeah, that too. And like I wouldn't be surprised he's gone so far right where it's just because of like his daughter, like it's a way to get back at her, like some crazy shit, like oh you're just, like you're trans, you're definitely.
He seems
super
that
far left.
self-centered.
I mean, because I think I've mentioned it before, but I mean, he like in a fucking or like a deposition, he said because they're like, hey, you know, like Mr. Musk, was this your account? And they like a Twitter account, it was like a burner account that he made, and it was saying it was like when him and Grimes are divorcing. It was like I can't believe Grimes would divorce someone like Elon. He's so amazing and blah blah blah. And it was like he literally like he was like he had to say like yeah that was me. So he like admitted it's like yeah he's insane then. Like,
Yeah,
who the fuck? That's like a fucking weird like troll shit or something.
dude, that is crazy. Like he's literally an unhinged fucking person with too much money.
Like you're like I'm like that's so much effort to make a burner account and like do like that's just too like why am I gonna do that? I'm not gonna set up an account. That's just crazy. I don't know. Like I just don't have the effort for that. Like
Well, I mean, like all my effort would be put into my fucking wife who's there. Like,
yeah.
you know. No. I can't believe that she would divorce me. I mean, him. That's crazy. He's so sexy. His dick's so big.
So fucking big.
I know from personal experience. I touch it all the time. Wait, no.
Yeah, it's fucking. He's crazy, man. Like especially going to like fucking Trump. Well, you know, it's like crazy too. Apparently, those counties. Like he still when he got shot at, he still hasn't paid like Butler County or whatever.
He doesn't pay. I'm pretty sure he hasn't paid like over half the
Yeah.
places he's been.
I think it was Butler, and I know Erie, Pennsylvania. He's like still owes money. Like they're having to like have an emergency meeting and everything for like funding and shit. It's like they spent so much money on it, and he's just like, "Fuck you!" Like,
Yeah.
so crazy. And like no one's just like, "Yeah, he's our fucking guy." That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody's like, no, he's still pretty awesome. He's a great businessman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And how's that? He just doesn't pay his bills.
Have you seen Home Alone 2? I mean,
Yeah. You've seen Home Alone too, right? He's got his name on a tower.
you got shot at and survived.
No, dude. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if both of those were just set up, like, from him.
You know, it's not for me. It's like it's not far fetched. It's like yeah, like it's like it makes sense. Like that he just sets it up. Like
Yeah.
it's the best PR event you can have as an attempt assassination.
Yeah, exactly. He's like behind in bowls and like, you know, cuts his ear with fucking WWE.
Yeah.
And like fucking, yeah, it grazed me. I can't see the bullet if it grazed him like that being like,
Yeah.
you know, that little bit of
That's
damage.
still a 5.56 round. Like that's like, to the ear. Like that's gonna do some fucking. That's gonna.
Yeah.
You saw that dude's arm and that got shot by Rittenhouse. I mean,
Yeah.
that blew off his fucking bicep. Like yeah, it was close.
It was real close.
But still, though, I mean, it blew off his fucking bicep. Like I don't know, just take it into the fucking ear. I don't think it's just gonna make like this. Like it's gonna blow like out still. A bit.
Yeah.
Like his fucking earlobe would be gone. I imagine like a good part of the cartilage.
I would think so, but no, it's like it was.
And, like it looks like it never fucking happened.
Yeah, I know. Weird, right?
It's like yeah, this is like conspiracy, but it's like dude, like I mean, especially you think about like who's his base? They're like a bunch of fucking like
He's
alpha
rat,
males,
yeah.
fucking like Vikings, blah 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 shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's our hero. He took it. Fucking survived an assassination attempt.
And I can see the people being like, all right, man, like, we're gonna help Trump. Like, you're gonna take the fall.
Yeah.
And like, I can totally see him being like, yeah, I'm gonna make the president by fucking trying an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, after like 2 days, nobody gave a shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, on all of them, on the two that's happened already. Like, people are like, nope, just some crazy white guys.
There was some shit too about like his the guy, because there's a guy that got shot and like died. He was like a fireman or something like that. And I mean, it sucks that it sucks that he died. But it was like I forget, like Trump did something like didn't like give him any help or something, like just like called him or something, but like didn't like give any money or anything to them or like help him out at all or anything.
Yeah, I can see that. Why would he?
I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was. I've never seen some dude on Twitter. I don't know if you know who Destiny is, but he's like a pretty like big like debater and everything. He's left leaning and all that. He's like fucking like your fucking husband died for a fucking grifter. Like it's just like, I was like, God damn though.
Dude, like, it's so upsetting that like, if I was Secret Service, I'd be pissed if I was on Trump's fucking detail.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'd be like, let him die.
Like, he's so fucking like the crazy shit he probably says on a daily basis and everything.
Oh, dude, I can't imagine some of that shit that just rattles off. Like, well, yeah, you can tell in his fucking. I don't think he knows how to read, so every one of his speeches are like off the cuff.
Oh no, there's like there's like they've caught moments of him like not being able to read the monitor, and so he just just has to kind of like riff it and everything.
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, like, look at his speeches. All of his speeches, there's parts that are incoherent.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just blown away that he's like, half the talking points he had against Joe Biden were like the same problems he had.
Yeah.
Some rich old white guy, like,
yeah,
he's crazy. He's like so old. He's like 2 years older than you. He's so old. Do you know how old he is? Look at me stand. Yeah. I can't stand straight.
Look at my hands.
Yeah. Look at my hands. They're so big. They're the biggest.
Did you see the Tim Walz debate and JD Vance?
No.
That was JD Vance is like a good debater, like that's for sure. But like, it was like the thing was like JD Vance at one point. I forget how far. Cause I did come in kind of late, but I saw like highlights from earlier on, and he they're like fact checked about something, and he's like, "Well, hold on. We said we were gonna fact check." I was like, dude, what? What?
Dude, this is insane to me that like these senators get to just say whatever the fuck they want, man. Like, you're in a public fucking office. You were held to an oath. Like, I don't think you get to say whatever you want.
Especially to be like, I'm just fucking Christian man and everything. You're just being dishonest. Like, that goes against like one of the fucking morals of being just like an honest person, a good person.
Prideful, fucking blah blah blah, like all this shit, man. Like, there's no pious in fucking Christianity anymore.
No, it's just like capitalism took it over a lot.
Oh, dude, capitalism seeped into everything in America, man. But I mean, you can't even go to like a fucking park anymore without it costing you fucking money. You can't do anything in America without it costing you something. Yeah. Like, it's insane, dude. Like, if you don't have money to do shit, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah. Like, I strongly believe that like people like Musk and everything, when they're like, we gotta watch out for population, like we need to like make sure we're still having kids and shit. It's because like at some point you have to have just more and more people for money to grow, like more people to buy things. Like, it just doesn't that make sense? Right? Yeah,
and like also fucking all these capitalist fucking companies in America right now have these unrealistic fucking upward slope fucking models, you know what I mean? They're like, well, we gotta profit every year or else we're like fucking dying, right? And like blah blah blah. And it's all like, no, you're gonna hit a point of saturation in the fucking market. You're gonna hit a point of like, you know, enough people have your product or like whatever the fuck you're hawking, you know? You're gonna hit that eventually. And as a fucking company, you should fucking plan for that. Look at fucking Peloton. They didn't.
Yeah.
They're fucking dumbasses.
Yeah,
They were just like, oh man, people are buying our shit.
Yeah.
This is going on forever. And then it's like a year later, they've all bought our shit. Fuck.
Like everybody goes outside now, and they can ride their bikes outside.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, because like everybody gets shit about Klaus Schwab, because he's the I don't know if you ever heard the stuff about Klaus Schwab, but it's like because he works with like the World Economic Forum and everything, and then
Yeah.
all that stuff, and then he built he made this book about like the Great Reset. That's like where that stuff came from. But one of the things he like says that like companies need to like not go like with the shareholder model.
Dude, it's dumb.
Yeah, it needs to be more of a stakeholder enterprise where like you have money in the game and you're like for making the company be good. And like that should be like it should be the well-meaning of the company, not just like profit. Like
Yeah, exactly.
It's always so far like because it's like there's only so much money in the economy, and like the only way to make more money is like by issuing debt. We're like,
Yeah.
okay, how are you gonna make more fucking debt? We're like, you need to have more fucking people buying shit and like needing money,
Yeah.
and then, like it just raises prices. Like, because like I'm always like, dude, if there's like, let's stop having fucking kids, or like to slow down or something like that. Like, let's be a better judge of like who has kids or something. 'Cause it's,
Seriously,
like,
I mean, like, it's already kind of happening. A lot of people, it's an unintentional fucking problem with the capitalist like economic society right now, is that they've made it inhospitable to have families
Yeah.
in this fucking
Yeah.
world right now in this country. They have not made it comfortable for people to grow families, have kids. Like fuck, one medical bill sends fucking families to the poorhouse. Like
Yeah.
fucking that, it's expensive to have a baby these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And then the fucking the senators out there are still like, no, privatize. So then it's you got to pay. It's just it all pushes the fucking price back onto the fucking customers and shit like that, and they're just not making it any better. Like if they really wanted to have babies, like have an explosion of fucking kids, like holy fuck, free daycare.
Yeah.
Fucking free diapers, free fucking or you make that shit just cheap.
Yeah.
You subsidize it. You
Yeah.
subsidize the shit out of it.
Yeah.
You already subsidize the shit out of farmers in this country still.
Yeah.
From like the fucking 1920s, from the goddamn Dust Bowl, you guys just never stopped.
Yeah.
So like every farmer out there is subsidized.
Yeah.
So it's like fucking why not? Like shit, dude. You can do it. You've fucking the government's got the money, and if you could just get some motherfuckers in there that like gave a shit or wanted to better the country instead of lining their goddamn pockets, you might be able to get a better society.
Yeah. People would be happier
and then they would be like, oh shit, like I'll have some babies because it's like not going to cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
I don't have to work to just support the daycare.
Yeah.
Like fuck, man.
And then there's even too, I think why like there's such a rise of depression, anxiety, and all this other stuff because people don't really have fucking purpose anymore, right? Like you don't have like a big thing. It's like there's not. Cause I was watching like a bunch of Roman documentaries like years back, and like the big thing they were showing is that people would put their, if you were like a carpenter or whatever, you would put it on your gravestone because they just took great pride like that. I'm like that thing, and like we don't have that type of, like. It's,
I mean, we do, but I don't know.
We don't like appreciate stuff like we don't like.
Everything's machine made anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And so like we don't. It's like for so many people, it's just like we're just working like some dead end job. We're not going to go anywhere. And it's like, well, college is too expensive, and then it's even kind of like worthless to get a college degree. It's like
straight up, man. College degrees don't get you anywhere.
I mean,
like before, it was the shortcut to getting like decent paying job, and now it's like a shortcut to not to being in debt. It's a shortcut to being in debt.
Like how many fucking bartenders that have like masters or like bachelors and stuff, and they're bartending. You know what I mean? It's like, what does that say then? Like,
yeah, exactly, dude. Like, fuck.
So it's like that type of shit. It's just, it's I don't know. It's just less people. Like, it's less fucking people. There's less demand for shit, and then like we have a bigger supply of everything.
Yeah,
and
now
we're feel better.
We're already gone. In my opinion, the U.S. has gone past the point of no return to where like we will have to do something drastic with our debt as a country, as like a people, and stuff like that, and how we view debt and use debt. Like one of these days, it's just gonna straight have to be canceled out.
Yeah,
like like straight up, the U.S. is just gonna be like, all right, we're just gonna reset all of our debts. Like it's gotten out of hand.
Yeah,
like and then they're just gonna have to reset.
Yeah,
because they won't be able to pay because it's already in fucking made up money, like trillions of dollars in debt.
Yeah,
you know, okay, who cares at that point because it's made up.
Yeah, exactly. Just print like money. It's like banks running out. There's another fucking thing. Banks have a bank run. You know, just like hey Fed, and like they print out money for us to cover deposits. But me though, it's like overdraft, and you're like, oh, $45.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, where's that money go? It doesn't go back to like into my account or like some other account. It's like, okay, you took $45 out of my account, put it into, take half of that, put it in somebody else's account so they don't have an overdraft fee or some bullshit. Yeah. Like, fuck, dude, you're raping me over this. I don't have the money in my account. Why you even overdrafted me, bitch? Yeah. Like, you know that.
It's so stupid.
Dude, it's insane to me. It just seems so backwards. They've literally created a society that nobody wants to fucking live in. Yeah. That you can't live in without taking some sort of like mind-altering drug, or like it's like half the reason we got so many alcoholics and all this other stuff is like, because fuck, dude, nobody's purpose is to work in a fucking factory.
Yeah, dude.
Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody's purpose is to fucking like, sit there and write tickets all fucking day. Like fuck off with that bullshit. Like we could just cut out half the fucking jobs out there and be like, all right guys, like 4-day work weeks, like fuck.
Yeah, I don't get why
2-day 3-day work weeks, fuck.
Yeah, like why it's these like weird standards we put on ourselves. It is all like a societal construct. It's just like why 5 days? Who the fuck came up with 5 days, 40 hours a week? It's like it's like I get that like because at some point people were just working like all the fucking time, but it's like we don't.
They had to fight for those 5 days. Yeah, and you know what? Fucking, we don't need to do 5 days anymore. Yeah, you know what? We as a society can be like, all right, 3 days. Fucking split it up. Pay him enough to fucking live off of 3 days worth of work. Like, what the fuck, man? You would get so many more people working like hard as fuck on those 3 days and then fucking off for like 4 days or some bullshit like that. Like I just don't get why these companies have the hard death grip on like 40 hours a week in an office. Yeah. And it's like, bro, no. We have the fucking internet now. Yeah. Like,
I can't like. Can you imagine like the fucking like archetype of people who are just like, I love working. I love fucking just being in like, it's like being like an office or a CEO type shit. It's like, I love doing this. Yeah. Like, oh, you're fucking insane. Like, that's not normal to be like in an office and shit all the fucking time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love fucking doing paperwork and like, oh, can Jimmy have a fucking break? Yeah. Can Jimmy go on vacation? No, fuck you, Jimmy. I've got numbers to hit. Yeah. Like, okay.
Just fucking being like, I gotta neglect my family so they have a good life. It's like, okay, so they don't know who you are and everything. Like, I mean, that type of shit just like it doesn't make any fucking like. No, you gotta be around. You're a mentor of your kids. You gotta be around your fucking kids.
Yeah,
we shouldn't make this thing of like they're not gonna like. Oh yeah, my dad worked hard for me, but you're not gonna know your fucking kids.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it worked like 50 hours a week every day. Like, I provided for my family. Yeah. Do they know who you are? No, they just know I'm a hard worker. And it's like, that's all you want. Your kids remember you. Yeah, he worked a lot. Oh, fantastic. He was a great dad. I got a PlayStation and never saw him.
Yeah.
So, some dads, that's probably pretty good. That's pretty fair trade. But I mean, like, no, it is straight up a societal construct of just like, that bullshit. And like, I think depression, anxiety, and like all that stuff would like just straight up die down a lot if we were to change our society up and not so like, have to get work done, have to get this done by like this amount of time and like stressing everybody out and like it's like, bro, just why can't we relax about it? Yeah. Like, why can't we be cool about this? Like, is somebody's life on the line? No, these are business cards. Yeah. It's like, okay, chill the fuck out about them then.
I mean, those are the worst people like working like menial jobs and they're like taking super fucking
like,
dude, fuck off. Like I get to this like you need this because like you have nothing else in your life.
But, like,
I don't need that.
This is my standard. Okay, it's business cards and it's like, all right, man. Like.
Great.
Fantastic. You know, most people just toss those things, right? like, there's not even that many people. Like, every business card I've gotten, like, I'm pretty much just been like, okay, I'll throw this away later.
Yeah, or it just sits in my wallet for like
Yeah.
ever. It's
Yeah,
like, oh,
then I
what's
throw it
this?
away.
Oh yeah, just it's all soggy just
Yeah.
from my ass sweat.
Yeah,
and everything.
exactly. Like, it's crinkled and fucking, like, just all bleeded through. You don't even know what's on it anymore. It's just like, fuck. But yeah, I don't. Oh, dude.
It's gonna
I
change.
don't
I
know.
mean, especially it has to be something like UBI. Like, dude, it's not good for society where everybody's just always worrying about bills and everything. Like, and I mean, like,
This monthly subscription shit is getting out of hand.
Yeah,
Like, dude, like everything's a subscription.
yeah,
Like, fuck, I touch my computer and like I've got 6 subscriptions. Like,
yeah,
order one thing from Amazon, you're signed up for fucking Amazon Prime again.
yeah.
Free 30 days, but we're not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
You know, 2 months later, yeah, you owe us like $60.
Yeah,
What?
you,
I don't remember signing up for it.
you didn't see it? It was
Yeah,
like-
yeah. Don't you remember those band-aids you bought on Amazon Prime Day? Yeah, we signed you up for Amazon Prime. You really wanted those band-aids, though. It's like, yeah, I did. They glowed in the dark. I thought it would be fun. You know, it's like, now I'm $60 in debt. Fuck you, Amazon
I mean,
Prime.
it's even like, why is the internet still so expensive? Like,
Dude, internet should be like a fucking
$5.
God-given right
yeah,
now.
I mean, essentially, it should just be like integrated. But I'm like, if we have to
Straight up.
if we have to play like the game of like money, it's like it should be like $10 for like a gig.
Straight
internet.
up, dude. Like
the
free,
fastest
like all the gigs.
Yeah,
Like, dude, they could just like these cities could fucking put up like Wi-Fi towers and shit and just like radiate it everywhere.
Yeah.
And like, hey, come to our city. We got free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No. They've got to have $50 from every person, then another like $10 because you went over your downloads.
and see that even goes back to of like, okay, the constant need of making profit. Like, okay, so what's like a company that provides the internet? What's like all they can do is just raise prices. That's all. they
Yeah,
can
exactly.
do.
They're not going to offer you anything more,
Yeah.
anything better. Like
Yeah.
they're going to say it is every year. It's
Yeah.
like cars.
Yeah,
You know, they're like, oh, it's the new car. Just don't buy the first gen. We still got to work out the kinks.
yeah.
You've been making cars for like 100 fucking years, bro. There shouldn't be fucking kinks
Yeah, you
in
should
new
have-
cars
yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Like this shouldn't be a thing, man.
it should be kind of stamp and play at this
Yeah,
point. Like, a little
dude.
bit.
Like, and they can't even hit the rules they have out there for cars today. They gotta fucking cheat. They gotta fucking like do software that fakes fucking emissions
Yeah.
so that they can pass the emissions test. And then like, yeah, okay, we passed it. Cool. All right, everybody, let the fucking belts out and guts hang out. Like, fuck, man, what the hell? Like, I can't trust you guys either. Like, fuck.
I don't know, man. It's not gonna end good. I mean,
I'm just saying there'll be a tipping point eventually
There has to
because
be.
capitalism has turned into giving you the cheapest product for the max amount of cost.
Yeah.
Or not cost, but shit. What's the other word? Like profitability, I guess.
yeah, cheapest for like the most profit.
Yeah.
Like,
So they're literally going to start making shit worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
You know, planned obsolescence and fucking like they can't if they can't give you a better fucking like product, they're just going to fucking fake it and
Yeah.
up the prices.
I mean, it's crazy that these companies spend like millions of dollars researching like what's the like cheapest material we can get.
Yeah,
and,
exactly. Like
just, all
fuck.
the money that goes into that, just be like,
Yeah.
that's nice shit.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, you know, what's the dirtiest shit I could buy? Oh, this is cheaper. Why is that? Oh, because it's made in a place with less regulations. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, they're just dumping it right into the people. The people are eating the waste, actually.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why it's cheaper.
yeah, fucking like the Ganges River and
Yeah.
in India and shit like that. It's just full of like just fucking bunch of shit.
Oh, dude, just poop. Literally poop. It's all poop.
It's all poop. I saw a video of the dude. He went to it and then went into it. And he's like, there's a lot of weird things touching my feet right now. I don't know. It's like it's just like trash. Like there's people that it's fucking.
Bathing.
It's so like this is so dystopian because there's people that like just like sit in the Ganges River trying to find shit that they could sell for like a little bit of money. Like, dude, imagine that being your fucking life. That's fucking hell, man. That's hell.
Dude. Yeah, but India loves that shit. They love
Yeah.
their classes there.
Yeah, they do.
They've got to have somebody to shit on.
Their class system is fucking bizarre.
It's insane, man. I don't get it.
You ever see they do this okay, so like the higher caste people, like they'll eat their food, right? And like they eat on the ground and everything like that. So they eat their food, and then like these poor people, like they have the poor people come in and they roll over the food because they think it's like some weird tradition where if they roll around in the food, it's like you're getting the embrace of like the rich people and like their essence and everything. And I was like, when I saw it, I'm like, dude, that's literally there's some rich guy who's like, hey, we can make them like roll around their food. I'm like, that'd be so funny.
Instead of eating it, yeah. Instead of giving them the food, we can make them roll around in
like,
it.
It's just that. I was like, that's so fucking crazy.
Dude, that's insane. Why wouldn't you just give them the fucking food?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be like, all right, I'm done. Here's whoever, somebody please eat these leftovers so it doesn't go bad. No, you dirty motherfucker. You rolling this food so nobody else is going to eat it.
Yeah.
I want you to. And it's going to make you feel good.
Yeah,
you're going to fucking like it.
It's rich people food.
Yeah, exactly.
The essence
you feel that tablecloth on the ground, you motherfucker? You like it?
It's
You'll never touch it.
It's so crazy to think. I mean, it's literally some fucking rich guy. It's like, I want to fuck with these people.
Yeah, dude. Like,
and like it sucks too because it's like you just know because like the poor people are so uneducated. A lot of them probably can't even read and everything like that. And they don't have like that critical thinking skill. And it sucks, dude. Like,
yeah, they're like fantastic. It's almost like I'm rich rolling around in this food.
I mean, fuck. There was another documentary I watched. It was like in Africa somewhere, and fucking this dude. He's like a healer in some village. And like the healing potion he makes, it's fucking like part gasoline, like lemon juice, and some other shit. And it's like it's crazy because it's like there's like this woman, like I think it's like his mom or something, just sits in the doorway, and she like there's these people, and they just spend like money, like I don't know how much, but like to get it so they can drink it because it's supposed to be like holy water. And like there's this woman, and she's like has cancer, and she still has cancer. She's like, oh, I just. Like I feel so great ever since.
I'm so high right now. I'm just drinking gasoline.
So amazing. Like she's so withdrawn looking. It's like, oh, this is just great.
Dude, that is fucking insane. It's like that silver fucking.
Oh, the colloidal silver.
Yeah.
That's the yeah. I'll see occasionally. I see shit like that on fucking Twitter for colloidal silver, which is crazy.
I mean, like, sure, take a sip. Who cares? But like, fucking. Like, no, don't drink a bunch of that shit.
Like, I don't get why there's such like this big push. Like, I get that like the distrust in like Western medicine, right? Because you still have like the profitability and everything like that.
Well, the biggest problem I have with it, which nobody else seems to like really have though, is like the dishonesty in the pharmacy. Yeah. Like they put money in capitalism into the pharmacy and drugs, and that's where like I see it going bad because it should be cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
It should be like the goal of all of that should be to cure diseases, to fucking do all this shit. But like, dude, they aren't. No. They're not. Like, no. I don't want to sound too like conspiracy theory, but I'm pretty sure they're just fucking. They want us to pay them money, massive amounts of money for the rest of our lives.
Oh, for sure. That's why it's like I'm big pushes. Like you gotta avoid pills and stuff. Like that's just.
This is only because like the companies out there gonna fuck you on it.
Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of things that is wrong with you. Like I'm not a fucking doctor or anything, but a lot of stuff it's like it could just be solved with a bit like taking care of your health yourself. Like
oh yeah, dude, like
getting vitamins.
Yeah, movement, water, like.
Like, dude, like it's like if you feel fucking depressed, like just go out for a walk and tell me you don't feel a little better. If you're feeling a little bit down. Again, I mean, there's different levels of depression. I'm saying if you really can't get out of bed, that's probably not going to help you. I understand that, but I'm just saying for most like everyday shit, like it's pretty, And then it's like the people that are like on the other end, they just don't trust anything. Like I'm going to take colloidal silver. Like, dude, if colloidal silver could do shit, there would it. There would be fucking like generations.
The fucking
people.
Pharmacy companies who've been on it already. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're not.
You think they would be like they're not like they're hiding this from you? Like no, it was like the end all be all. Like we need it. Like we're gonna get a stake in this because we're gonna make even if it's like the end all be all. Like you take it one time and it cures like every fucking disease. It's like we're still gonna get a chunk of that fucking money.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make some money off of that bullshit. Anyway, I love you.
Baggage.
And